Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Octoman, and this is Epic War Saga Relaunch 2K18 on the website congregate.com. The link is in the description below, so check this out. And today I want to go into Chapter 8, Mission 2, which is hopefully not too hard and hopefully not taking too much time. And as you probably remember my equipment, or if you haven't seen this one ever before, I have 5 Gungnir and 1 Cat God stuff, which makes my life way easier right now in case of farming, in case of doing damage, and so on and so forth. My level is 238, as you can see, as well as my attack is quite some okayish amount over here, that 1180. So I can do some decent amount of damage already. So this guy, let's check him out pretty quick, is Steel Emerald Popo, which is also a hero available later on, which we can build probably in the Monster Lab, or maybe we can get this one into the Casserole. I don't know. I have no idea about that, so I'm gonna check these things probably later on when I have more money or whatever, I don't know. So, and this guy is of type Earth. So, and whenever you have no idea what is good about Earth, of course, you can ever always go to formation and check this one out over here. So if you have any wind units, which are probably doing high damage and also maybe have some good amount of range, then you can absolutely go over there and hit them. So I'm gonna try out my White Tiger at the very first, since it gets buffed quite nicely from the Cat God stuff, has a 4100 attack, so that's what I'm going to do at first. And also you can see he's starting with some elixir over here, as well as some other items. This one over here is a day of Staff of Doomsday, which is okayish. So in the long run he has like, well, nothing hard for us. Let's see. He has 45,000 HP, which is interesting since our White Tiger do like per hop, like hop right, hop left, do the 4,500 damage. So meaning when all 4 White Tiger are hopping once inside and outside, he should be done. So that's what I expect here, and that's what I want to check out. If that doesn't work, I probably do something else. But the downside is he got the war tanks over here, which are fire type and can hurt our White Tiger horrendously. So it depends on how much he's sending in the beginning. Also, what we probably see quite often is the dwarf shooter in the beginning, I guess, since they don't cost anything. So he can play this, like every now and then. I don't know about the other ones over here, so we're gonna see what's going to happen. Let's get into it. I'm gonna send my White Tiger as soon as I can. He's starting with the Poison Cloud, but we don't really care about that. And as you can see, if all my 4 White Tigers were able to hop into and hop out of, we're gonna do and beat this mission extremely fast. Let's see if there's any achievement. No, nothing. Cool. So that's how you beat it. I guess that's the fastest way if you are strong enough. So whenever you have any other far range wind units, you probably want to stick to them. Maybe there's a way to take that down with some elf ranger. Oh, and by the way, we get our titanium ore, the first titanium ore over here, and a good amount of gold, I guess, as well. So keep on farming and master this one. To 30%, you need to do this. Oh no, to 300%, you need to do this like 18 or 19 times. Nothing fancy at all. So as you can see with White Tiger, absolutely no problem. The biggest problem is the Poison Cloud he's able to send, and if he's wasting it in the beginning, of course we don't have to take care of that at all. But also when we have like long range units, which are maybe anyhow trying to when we are trying to get to the point, then we probably actually die from the Poison Cloud. I'm gonna make a test. My Elf Rangers should be quite good in taking or doing damage, since also they can poison all of that stuff and so on. The catapults shouldn't be that hard to beat down. So I want to try to show you a different way over here. I have no idea if that works, but well, that would be my first approach, I guess, to get as much of these Elf Rangers out as possible. Plus, raging them. As you can see, he's keep on sending the dwarf shooter, so we probably have some hard time to go forward, and probably we help something with fire over here to get rid of at least of something in the background. We otherwise maybe couldn't, but now all the catapults are down, and we can simply go forward and push into the direction of the dwarf shooter. So as you can see, on the other hand, is this one is taking way more time than with the white tiger. But if you probably don't have the cat god stuff, you might have trouble to beat this one, since you don't, or you may not be able to do enough damage to the enemy boss, or to Popo in total. But also, if you play those elf rangers, you're gonna expect a lot of lagging, as you probably can see over here, because all of these arrows flying around and stuff like that. But on the long run, you can see that the elf rangers are absolutely able to beat this mission. But as you can see, the poison cloud will hit now, and a lot of them will just die from that, or actually get infected. But as you can see, this is, well, taking too much time. But if you have trouble beating this one, this is actually one of the, I don't know how many possibilities. Another possibility probably would be using not Elf Ranger, but maybe any fire units. But you can expect that he's sending fire units to you as well. Maybe you're gonna test out, for example, Fire Zuccobi. Maybe we can also try out Ninja Assassins over here. Well, we'll see, right? So since we are playing fire at the very beginning, and he is keep on sending those dwarf shooter, but also in the background he has a good amount of catapults already, we're gonna have a hard time to approach that position. Another way would be probably having a bigger or stronger dwarf shooters, but the distance is going to be just too small for getting close to the catapults, because they are long range, and the dwarf shooter are not. They are just S-ranged units. But once again, with some strength on them, you probably are able anyhow to do some decent amount of damage, but only to keep those bigger ones back. Another way might be using Fire Zuccobi or any other long or medium range unit over here. Well, not in this round. So that's what we can try also, just in case. Maybe they can even reach the enemies. We don't know. I don't know. But they don't. So yeah, I can actually wait until I get some white tiger out, and probably they are able to beat this one down, but I don't think so, since these catapults already do some decent stuff over here and decent damage, I guess. So we're gonna shred them. Also, you will encounter, once again, as I said before, the war tank, but even that is no problem for the white tiger when you're using cat god stuff. So I bet there are several possibilities to beat this one down. It depends on what you have, how strong you are, and so on and so forth. But in the long run, I guess the fastest and best way over here, since he also is, taking much damage from from wind units, they are your best choice. I guess Walk Rider should work the same, but I guess at this point, when you are at the point of the game where I am, you should have the White Tiger already. Okay, now you just go forward and master this one down. It doesn't take too long, probably maybe 10 minutes in total, and then you're good to go. And you have mastered your next mission. And we also get, once again, a good amount of gold, good amount of XP, as also the Cat God stuff is going to boost that. I probably farm some platinum ore afterwards, so after I've mastered this. So maybe you're gonna set yourself a goal daily, or what, I don't know, hourly, whatever. So you might want to do like master one mission a day, maybe two, whatever. It depends on how much time you have, of course. And also go farm some, at least some items, some equipment, whatever, per day, if you have the time, to become even better. And yeah, if you're like in the end game area, whatever, and you want to get your hand onto a Galaxy Sword or Ultimate one, if there is a way to farm them, then you should probably test it out. I mean, this is going to take a huge amount of time, I tell you. I never had one, not even in the first release, because I couldn't afford the complete amount or the big amount of time you need to invest just to get like, I don't know, 800 epic stones or whatever the amount was. With a rare drop, all of that took quite some time already. But maybe with the equipment we can get right now is maybe it doesn't take too long. I don't know. I haven't tested this one out once again. And I need to get my head around it, see where are the best farming spots in total, and test them out, of course, as well, as you probably do. And then, yeah, get your hand onto nice equipments. But yeah, when you're at the point where I am, you probably want to get even more of these cat god stuffs. Maybe one more cat god stuff at least, so you should have at least two, I guess, just to boost your damage horrendously, and of course get all the extra for you and for your character and for your units, of course, as well, just to boost them horrendously. Like, once again, with a good amount of XP, gold, rewards, drop rate chances. This will raise up to 3 when you have 2. For the rare drops, and so on. So all of that is going to help you out in the long run. And probably also we need some better units or better items later on just to process in the game. And if you are like level, I don't know, 500 maybe or such, you might want to think about getting in, everything full with cat god stuff and farm with quick units, which get boosted horrendously. Just go with the correct, let's say, element types, and then do the damage with usual units. Like something which is not or doesn't cost like a 6 mana in the beginning, but maybe 5 or 4 or 3, so you can go and do stuff even faster. Or at least it's the same speed, but you have a higher drop chance in total for different items. I have no idea how much I already farmed this one down, so I'm gonna take a look pretty quick. So currently, oh wow, I mastered this one already. Just take a look at this. So just meanwhile talking, I mastered this 32, or actually played this one 32 times. Just think about how fast this is going to happen over here. So you can go here and farm your first titanium ore. Meanwhile, farming this one down, you shouldn't have any problem in getting at least 1 or 2, as I did. And get some XP gold reward as well. I have 1.5 million of gold already. Gonna keep the next mission for myself later on. I got another good amount of points over here. I'm gonna invest again fully into attack, at least for the moment. Later on I probably go and do more action points, but at the moment I'm not rather interested into doing weeklies and dailies and stuff like that. So I don't really care about action. So I go fully way more into all of that. So if you want to go into dailies and weeklies, feel free to go into action, give it some points, maybe up to 100 or maybe 200 points into action in total, but you shouldn't overdo it in this case, so you don't spend too much or actually waste too much in case of damage, especially not in the beginning. So what can we do? Of course, we can always go and farm even more stuff in case of platinum ore. You can always go into your formation and check how many platinum ore you at the moment have. And as you can see, I don't have any. So, but in the last session, I was farming already some platinum ore. I guess I was here. So since this is the fastest mission, and maybe I'm gonna farm another 5 platinum ore here, which is rather quick, as well as, like with the other mission, a bit faster somehow. Maybe do it through some lags or whatever. No idea why the other mission takes 3 seconds longer, but well, yeah, who cares? So meanwhile, you're farming again. You're probably thinking about what your next steps are going to be. You can master all the upcoming missions, of course. You can wait until I am doing them, but you don't have to, of course. Just play the game as you like it and get your hands onto cool items. And of course a good amount of gold and EXP. Probably I'm gonna take my 1.5 million gold and invest them into a building. Since I have no idea where is what, and I probably want to get sooner or later my hands onto Holy Angel Seraphiel, that means I might have to go and upgrade the castle throne. Also, I want to probably go into the monster lab and get some upgraded items there later on as well. I need to invest the money into that, so I'm not farming for nothing, and I'm not farming for, you know, whatever. But on the other hand, I need 777,000 and so on for the next cat god stuff. So I probably don't want to waste too much of the gold in, you know, in total, at least not at the at the moment. But as you've seen, chapter 8 mission 2 is absolutely farmable in no time, meaning you can easily get another 100,000 in like some minutes, you know. Since per run you're gonna get like 10 to, or what was it, 12,000 gold when you have one cat god stuff. But I guess even without it, it's close to 12,000 per run. And when you need, I don't know, 10 minutes to beat this one, then you have in 10 minutes, in 10 seconds I mean, and you have in 1 minute, you should have like 60,000 gold. And if you do this like 10 minutes, you're gonna have 600,000 in 10 minutes. And I guess that's a good ratio for farming gold. Though I already got 3 platinum ore over here, so I just need to get another 2. Once again, I slowly go my next way, or my way into the next cat god stuff. Meanwhile, doing some missions here and there, repeating some other things. I don't know. Maybe get another 2 platinum ore right now. Yeah, which I actually do. I'm gonna wait until I have my 5 platinum ore full. And maybe one day I'm strong enough to beat the other mission with the 40% chance of drop rate in a, yeah, without much problems, maybe in like 1 or 2 hits, maybe depending on the hero I'm using. There are several heroes I might want to take a look at, but since I don't know all of the skills or stats and stuff they have, well, I couldn't take a look into this, and I like to rage my units over here with Popo. I was thinking about getting Steel Aimer at Popo, since he has way better stats than the usual Popo, but I heard that the Ice Blaster 2 attack was gone. And so you cannot walk over and just Ice Blaster your enemy and he's done. So you need to have some other strategies. In this case, once again, I'm using the rage probabilities over here. And that's good enough, at least for the moment and for the beginning. So when you're at the beginning, this hero is your help. Vigroth is helpful for 1 or 2 missions as well. So on the long run, both of them are absolutely more than enough, at least for the moment. If you want to speed up things, you might want to think about getting one of the other heroes as well. I was playing, it's been a while now, in the first release I was playing this Wind character. What was her name? Sky Queen something. Which was pretty decent. Also, the fire Zukobi whatever hero was absolutely nice as well. Does through the fire attacks. But Holy Angel Seraphiel was just OP. Was one of the best, I guess, and is still one of the best hero characters in the game. So you might want to think about get one as well. Just once again to speed things up. And this is all about time in this game, so you want to be as fast, as quick, whatever as possible to push your way through and get some good items and, yeah, get rid of your hero as soon as you can, or of the enemy hero. So I still need one more platinum ore over here before I can yeah, go for thunder crystals. And farming time at the moment is like, what was it, 3 to 5 minutes at the moment. So I got 4 I got 4 already in such a small amount of time, so no problem for me. Even if RNG could be better, would be nice. Also, a long time I didn't got any drops, so probably I'm gonna send some Phantom Beasts just to get them right out. But doesn't change anything, so I'm gonna stick back to White Tiger. As you have seen, when the Phantom Beasts do low rolls, can happen that they don't hit completely and probably need to have a second jump, so you might want to stick to White Tiger since they come with a population of 4 and do horrendous amount of damage. Over here, because this guy is Earth and he's vulnerable to wind units anyway, so that's your choice. Your best choice over here. But still, my last platinum ore is waiting for me somewhere in whatever round. But not in this one. So I just hope I can get my next one pretty quick, since it hasn't dropped one since, I don't know, at least 15 battles, maybe also 20. But stuff will change later on. Whenever you have way better equipment with much more item plus on it and so on, you will sooner or later will get even more in the long run. That's why you need to farm items, of course. But yeah, as you can see, I only get meat over here the whole time. So, which extends my farming time already to at least 5 minutes. Or almost 6 already. I guess I started at 17th minute of the stream, and there we go. So I got my fifth year platinum ore, which is over here. So now I can go for thunder crystals. Once again, I will do this in mission 3 or 4. Oh, 5. Mission 5, chapter 3. Which is basically, yeah, about the same, you know. It's just go over there and crush them down. Count up to 12, since you need 12 thunder crystals as usual. And that's the first one already. The drop rate is way better right now. Instead of 40, it should be 48. Since for the other ones, it's increasing the drop chance by 8, it seems. Or I guess. You can always check this out once again over here. As you can see, it gets increased by 8% from the cat god stuff. So you might want to get your hand onto one, tell you, just to speed things up again. And if you want to know what you need for a fan or for cat god stuff, or if you want to go into farming this one, then you might want to check out video number 25, I guess it was. In there was like farming all the pieces together I needed for a cat god stuff, so you probably don't want to do this, let's say, on your own, and you might want to check this video out. Feel free to do so. In there you're gonna see like the complete process and everything about it. And just keep farming, just do it. The game will not, you know, present you everything, the game will be just as the game is. So in this small amount of time, I got 5 Thunder Crystals already, so I guess the other 7 shouldn't take too long to get my hand onto. But sometimes, even with 48%, you get 5 times in a row nothing. Not even a not so rare drop, just a normal or a common drop. Takes quite long time sometimes. As you can see, I was playing 3 rounds and nothing dropped. I mean, how can that happen, right? And another time, like 4 times in a row, no drop. Not even one Thunder Crystal. Or even a water one. Okay, so now I have 5 times nothing. I'm gonna play something different, like the Phantom Beast. And now I get my Thunder Crystal, so I believe when 5 times in a row does nothing drop, I might want to play something different to clean the mission. To release a probability of something, I think there is something which is blocking after a good amount of time, like after 5 times nothing coming, I gonna just stick to another unit here to get rid of whatever. Probably there is something which they want you to be avoided with or whatever, I don't know. Maybe they programmed in something which is holding you back continuously. Farming missions, I don't know. Even if that doesn't make any sense. Or they try to hold you back for a while just to keep on playing. I have no idea. It's like, oh, there have been 5 drops now. Now we need to make him wait another 10 rounds or 5 rounds or whatever before we let him go and continue. Okay, so I should have 10 now, so another 2 are needed and then I'm done with farming today. Or in this round. Okay, 1 more. And usually, as always, the last one is taking the longest. But not this time. So, pretty quick doing the check. Oh, I got even 1 more. Okay, that's fine, no problems at all. So I go once again to the village. To the blacksmith. And what I need is also 2 times Holy Spear Argentina from the market. Level 3, I guess. So I buy 2 of them and go back to the blacksmith. And get my next Gungnir over here. Boop, there we go. So, and you can do this too, absolutely. You can even do this way earlier. I did this as well. Gonna get my hands onto some more attack over here. You can do this. So, let me take a look pretty quick in the Casserole. Since I don't have any other heroes, I probably want to unlock stuff until maybe I'm not hitting too much down in case of gold. Whenever I'm farming everything else, I will get back gold. But I probably want to go and get my head around what can I get in the next upcoming levels of the Castle Throne. So there are some crystal units over here. This one is Steel Emerald Popo, which is of type Earth. Once again, I like to play this guy quite long time in the early or in the first release before the re-release has been happened or the relaunch. I'm gonna invest another amount of money over here just to see how much crystal I need to invest. Also, some people ask me, why don't you use RoboJack MK2? Well, I never did, so probably I never will. And I can get my hands onto all of these. I can buy this if I like to. But I want to know where is my hero from the past. My Holy Angel Seraphiel. So I'm gonna have to invest a huge amount of money. Here also, as you can see, you can get Colai the Thunder dude in level 7 over here. Or in this case in level 8, because, well, yeah, it is what it is. This girl over here, Lilith the Succubus Queen, was also super interesting and has a pretty decent damage as well as fire attacks and stuff like that. So, well, but still rather good expensive in this case. Also, people say the great Sun Wukong is going to be a hero you might want to get your head or hands on. But as you can see, once again, it's hard for me to decide what I want to get because, well, I don't see any stats. I mean, I see the stats, but I don't see what are the actual, yeah, what do they have? Like, what attacks do they have, like specials and stuff like this? So I have no idea. I'm gonna upgrade once more, since I can. And so all of these are possible to unlock. And over here, as you can see, at level 10 of the Castle's Throne, Holy Angel Seraphiel gets unlocked. She's water type, and probably she still has Ice Blaster too, or maybe even a stronger one. I have no idea again. But as I can also see, I need 3,750 crystals. So this is one of my goals probably for the next upcoming ones. So I need to save enough money or enough crystals to get her here. Also, this Frey, the Sky Princess, as I said before or stated before, I had her before as well, since I liked the speed of her as well as the transfer skill and stuff like this. Everything was pretty decent on her, so I played her, but she was kind of vulnerable about against all these hundreds of thousand fire units. So she's not for everyone. But if you want to have something against fire, of course, Holy Angel Seraphiel is your first and your most important unit over here. You can see Frey has a speed of 3.2 and Seraphiel has a speed of 24. So because she is like transforming or teleporting back and forth. So you can do like hold down, I guess it was holding down a key, the D key, then he's teleporting to the center of the screen. You hold down the D key again, or maybe 2 or 3 times she's teleporting to the right. Then you can put your Ice Blaster directly into the unit's or enemy's face. And then you go back to your original position, and you probably not even got one hit. So that was the late game strategy later on with her in case of farming stuff, because she was faster than any unit can going over and approach. And also you might want to take her later on for whenever what was it called, these I don't know what the name was. I'm gonna take my 100 EXP here. These Cave of Trials, yeah, that's what you want to check out later on as well. I have no idea where they come and whenever they are unlocking for me. So, yeah, maybe they are not. I bet they are here, but I have no idea when and how they're gonna unlock. Maybe at a good amount of level, maybe at level 500 or something. Really, I have no idea. But you can read about that stuff inside the achievements. If you go very far to the right, you can see there are these epic challenges. And currently, this one is I have no idea where it's coming up or when it is popping up. Probably we need to go to a specific chapter and clean this one completely. Once again, I really have no idea. Well, I wonder what these two ones are here, but I guess it's something about the shop. And probably want to check out your rewards as well for getting your hands on even more free crystals like the Facebook follower. They say over here, oh, please click the Facebook link in the home menu. So, where is the home menu? I have no idea. Maybe I need to restart the game for that. But yeah, as you can see, there is nothing over here. So maybe it's a leftover from the last one. Only here is the Discord link. But where is the Facebook link? I don't know. But if I find out, I'm gonna tell you to get your next amount of crystals over here. And that concludes like everything in my stream over here. So I was creating my second Gungnir again, so I need to have like 4 more in total. Meanwhile, yeah, I'm going through all the chapters here, like one after another, and doing all my farming stuff. So probably sooner or later I'm gonna get even more in case of person as a drop chance, and gonna bring a second cat god stuff over here into the formation, so I can even start quite early and fully with 8 mana if I need to. And if there are some other, yeah, how shall I say, some other missions, probably I gonna switch back or maybe get some different setups, or some different equipments, like maybe when it's needed that I need to go to the village and probably get my hands onto some of these armors, the cyborg suits, for example. So I'm gonna have to farm like 800,000 per cyborg suit to get my hands onto, once again, mana plus 10 is pretty decent as well over here. Thunder plus 5, but they also increase time. So if you need a lot more time for cleaning something up, you might want to stick to cyborg suits, which is okay-ish. The defense and attack is quite meh, not so good. Probably it's even better to stick on the cat god stuff instead. But mana is a bit reduced on the cat god stuff, since this gives you only plus 9 mana, I guess. Yep. And the cyborg suits will give you 10 mana. So, well, yeah, it's not as good as a Gungnir, but as you can see, mana plus 10, not a big deal over here. I think I'm gonna, just to make sure I made it, gonna upgrade my Thunder Temple to level 5 as well, so all my temples are level 5 now. My market is level 10, Casserole needs 500,000 again to upgrade fully, but since I don't have the enough crystals over here, I don't spend the 500,000 into this one at the moment, but now I know where I actually go to with my money and stuff like this. I keep on my goal for the next cat god stuff. Once again, I will get even more just by mastering those missions. So probably in the last or in the next round, whenever I go through that mission 3 in chapter 8, I'm gonna end up with another million or 1.2 million again, just because I get a good amount of gold over here as well. So thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the stream or video, depending on whenever you see this one. And I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as well as sum this video or live stream up. Have a good one, and bye bye.